Sorry for the delay. I'm here. Life, as always, is just such a treat. But we are here nonetheless. Welcome back for more One Piece. After the break, we are finally here. Alright. Oh, camera. Camera is now deciding to be a bug. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 more second. I'm trying to see why my camera is being so weird. Alright. Ah, lovely. Let's see. Why are you being so weird? I know it's late. No, it's okay, man. Okay, well, as of right now, I can't get my camera up. So, at worst, we might be doing this with no camera. But I want to try to see if I can't get this thing to work. Don't know why it's being so glitchy. I don't want to restart anything because everything should be fine. Why are you... Seriously? I don't even know why it's stuck like that. Okay. Let's try maybe recapturing it. If not, I'm just going to do it with no camera. And then you guys are just going to get whatever the hell. Unfortunately. There we go. What the... Oh, but the setting is different. Oh. Yeah, the setting got changed. Well, if that is what I have to work with, I will just have to take it. All right. Let me see. Get some. Yes. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. But okay, as long as the camera's working, I'll take it. I will take it. So, sorry for delay. Had other tech issues that I had to be working on, but last minute, now I have this camera thing. But for right now, this is what we're going to work with. So, welcome back with One Piece. We're going to go right into the chapter now. Thank you guys for waiting. I know that there was a little bit of delay. I do apologize for that. And of course, Quinn, if you gotta go to sleep, go sleep. Please, 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 please take care of yourself. That's what the VOD is here for. All right? So, today we have chapter 1171 of One Piece. It's crazy, but we're here. Oh, that's right. I'm like, God damn. I have to reset my entire camera. God damn it. For every single area. Oh. Alright. Well, you guys get a little tech feature for this. Again, if you're doing with OBS, take it with a grain of salt. If something goes wrong, you gotta fix it Sometimes midstream. But it is what it is. So just give me 1 second. And let me just clean this up. Boom. Presto. Like magic. Alright, we're kind of back. And now I think I have to fix... Oh, that's right. I gotta fix this. I have to, like, re-zoom this out. Yep. Gotta re-zoom this. I think I look clearer, but the other settings I definitely know are different. I don't know why my camera is now saying that it was not working beforehand. There we go. Okay. We're good. We're finally back. Everything is kind of the way it is. I don't like the color of the camera, but I'm going to take what I can get. So anyway, yes, we are here with 1171. We're going to get right into this. My prediction for this chapter is that we're still in the flashback. As you guys may know, that there's a lot of stuff that we still have to get to with this flashback, or at least some content around Loki, Harujin, Lola, Shanks, Scopper. There's still some stuff. Now, will Oda go into great detail about that at this moment? Probably not. My best guess is he'll probably save it for once we're outside of the flashback for Loki to have some maybe character moments where he will re-flashback here and there, like bits and pieces. That's my prediction for other stuff. But I would like for us to get a little bit more flashback material with this chapter, and at the very tail end, it will lead us out of the flashback and back with the main cast of characters. I know people have been bored with this, and I'm not going to blame them for thinking that way. I do think this flashback, warts and all, is a very good flashback. It has its issues. 100%. 100%. But it's a good flashback. It's not the worst flashback in One Piece. Okay? I just want to make that very clear. If we do get to the end of the flashback within this chapter, it's going to be immediate setup. It's going to be Luffy and the gangs getting set up to go deal with Imu. That's probably it. So, with that being stated, let's get into this. Again, sorry for delay. Let me take down my boy. Let me take down Josuke. And get the future Pirate King Luffy over here. Alright. So, here we go. Chapter 1171, Ragnir. So we're coming right with Ragnir in this one. Cover request by Reverse Kitten, a cat putting cat ears on Zoro. Very cute, very adorable, kawaii. He's a furry, confirmed. Let's go. Let's go. If Harold left the castle in this state, he would have brought great calamity to the world. The wake of a ferocious battle at the Quest Castle. So we are immediately following up with the defeat of Harold, which a lot of people, including myself, are very dubious on, and how this goes to the scale with Loki and the current gen versus the old gen. My own opinion is I think this could maybe squeak the future gens a little bit further than the old gens, but I have my doubts on that because there's a lot of X factors going into this. But I'm not gonna lie, this also does make Loki pretty impressive. I had a taste of that hopeless future during this fight. No matter how badly we wounded him, his body kept repairing itself. It's quite shocking. Interesting. To think something actually stopped him, and all those people died, all those giants, and you're still alive. So what's the game plan? Like, are you guys gonna like make a cover up for this? Because Harold wanted you guys to tell the truth, but I guess that's not for the case. Did you know about that sacred treasure would be so powerful? Ja Rule. No, I actually knew nothing about it. All that I know is I get chills down my spine when I imagine that what would have happened if Loki hadn't been here today. So he actually doesn't know about Ragnir. And he's old. To put it lightly, he's old and knows a lot of stuff about their giant culture, and he knows barely anything about Ragnir. Okay. Shanks thinks back to Harold. When I join the God Knights, it will be the dawn for Elbaf. And then we have Shamrock, or not Shamrock, Garling. If you have any wish, simply name it, and it will be within your reach. You truly endured a miserable squabble life until now, my poor son. Yo, acting like he's a gracious father and like a caring father, like, yes, I got another son. Woohoo! But, like, listen, man, I'm not buying this shit. I'm not buying any of this. Forget your former life on the surface. The commoners down there, they don't even count as people. Typical Celestial Dragon stuff. Shanks feels the mark on his arm. Shanks, hey, Shanks, just stop, okay? That's a bad habit. You should never resent the circumstances of your own birth. Ooh, good insight there. Why did Harold have to die then? He was such a pure soul. If only I had been here faster. This isn't your fault. Listen, Shanks, you are here for a reason. Everyone's life has meaning to it. You just gotta hold on to it. Is this what happens when you love your country too much? I actually strongly agree. That's what this is. He loved his nation just a tad bit too much. Just a little too much. But can you blame him? Can you blame him, though? And, of course, Loki is distraught. This sucks. The mighty king of Elbaf brought low by his own son. Back to the Holy Land. Oh, fucking K. Oh, shit. Are we going to get one more flashback Emu comment on the situation? Is Emu going to make one more comment? Let's see. He was a rare ancient... Oh, rare ancient giant. He was a rare ancient giant. Enhanced with even more power and an undying body. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is. Those traits made him a true monster. And yet he was still killed. Who could have done it? Is something unforeseen lurking in Elbaf? Oh, wow. Okay. If you didn't peep the top 30 stream for King of Lightning's channel, one, go check that out. It was a fun stream. Long stream. But, two, I and many other people are leaning in the way of saying Loki is pretty damn strong. Like, we've always kind of had this thought about him, but because of the end of this flashback, I'm assuming, Loki just got another tier higher in a lot of people's minds, including myself. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely glaze. Not just for him, but if you want to take this for the grand standing that the next generation of the One Piece characters after this era are stronger than the old, you could do that. But for sure, bare minimum, Loki is getting even more glaze. This is why I don't think he's joining the crew. I could be wrong. I don't think we can have a monster, which Emu themselves is saying, like, he was a rare ancient giant, whatever that means, enhanced with the fucking the Depth Covenant pact with an undying body, and he's still fucking lost. Listen, that's insane gas right there. So where I had him in my top 30, I think I was right. I think I was fucking right. We should have the Abyss pentagram carved by Harold inspected. That shall not be necessary. Okay, so Top Man was saying, hey, we should go there. But he was saying, nah. It will only result in the death of another knight. Every covenant comes with a price to be paid, even for Mu. Oh. So there is okay, we're getting weaknesses. We're getting more weaknesses for Emu, which is needed. To be fair, their powers are fucking busted. So there is a price. There is a price for Emu to use these covenants. Okay. Are you going to elaborate, Oda, here and now? Or are you going to fucking make me wait? I got some more panels. Let's see. Goddamn, also a lot of dialogue. Yo, Oda. I know we're going on break, by the way, next chapter. So, all right, let's just say next week. So we'll plan around that. But, okay, Oda's going a little Togashi, a little gay over here. He's going on some yapping right here. He had no qualms about lowering his own head to appease humans. All he ever sought was a communion with other nations and people. Harold was a total aberration. Basically, softy. And yet he was born with the blood of those savages, the battle-loving giants. Had we admitted him into the government flippantly, his very presence might have destroyed it from within. Really? Emu is even saying that we couldn't have brought him in earlier because it would have been too risky for us. Really now? I'm going to need better translations just to double check on that, but that's fascinating. So this can also counteract a lot of people like, why don't they do more recruitment if this was the case? So depending on how powerful they are and their personalities, they could be a detriment to bringing them into the fold. Potentially. Okay. All right. We're getting a lot more explanation than I thought we would be getting here. Like, I figured we're going to get some explanations on Dami Reversai and a little bit about the immortality stuff when Luffy, in the current arc, back from the flashback, we're going to get some stuff there. But maybe we're going to get some stuff now? Maybe? Elbaf should have never known a king of his own disposition. For giving a covenant with a cooperative ancient giant like him was an unprecedented opportunity for us. This disappointing outcome proves that history does not lie. We were always going to be incompatible. Never forget, Elbaf is of the D. It's of the D. I mean, we've only seen Jaguar D Sol. So who else is a D? Are the ancient kings? The ancient giants? Are they part of the Ds as well? Elbaf is also part of the Ds. So that's also maybe an underlining tone on why Harold and Rox got along so well, because they have D traits inside of them from long since past. The wills have been passed on to them. Okay, that's a big fucking reveal there. Nika is one thing, yeah. Like, because again, remember, Rox did not know about Nika. He knew about Joy Boy. He obviously knew about Davy. He didn't know about Nika. And yet, Emu over here is saying that Elbaf has traits, if not ties, to the Ds. Again, Jaguar D Sol is the only giant that we know of thus far, but maybe Loki is also a D as well. Maybe he is. Maybe. That would also mean, I guess, Harjin is a D. And Harold is a D. Could be. So I wonder if maybe Joy Boy was from Elbaf, because his hat, supposedly his hat, is gargantuan. So there's the idea that he is a giant, or an a buccaneer, which is a half giant. Something like that. So this is fascinating. This is very fascinating. Back to Elbaf, still in the flashback. Loki. After this, the country will be in disarray. I'm heading out to sea, old timer. I'm taking the surviving soldiers with me. Whoa. This is definitely news to me. So we knew he went out to sea. That's one thing. He took the surviving soldiers with him to do what? To what? Who? At some point, I see Shanks over here. At some point, it said that he fought Shanks. Okay, I'm starting to believe, guys. I'm starting to believe the Shanks fight wasn't really a fight. I'm starting to think there was some more insight, if you get my drift, when it comes to that confrontation, in quote. I'm heading out to sea, old timer. I'll be taking the surviving soldiers with me. What about Harold's final request? Tell the people of Elbaf what happened here today. There's no way I could tell them the truth. Just drop it already, all of you. Crazy. So they must, I guess it was a conspiracy. They just covered it up. They just covered up the entire fact of what happened here. So there are like a handful of soldiers still left. Shanks and Gabon are overhearing this entire conversation. Jarl is fine. He has no amnesia, so he genuinely knew this entire time. Do not speak a word of what happened here today. So he was sworn to secrecy. But if we say nothing, who do you think they'll take the blame for all this? Ah, of course, Loki, the ostracizer, the man who holds all the hate. Just pile more onto him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, yes, he has qualities that would make him perfect to be a Straw Hat member. The problem is, he's just way too strong. I'm sorry, guys. He's way too strong. Like, Zoro and Sanji cannot, in any regard, realistically, get a power-up or power-ups to make this make sense for him to join the crew. He can't. He can't. And don't tell me, well, he can be a little stronger than them for a while. No. Because remember, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Some of y'all, if you were here for Wild Country during the manga, said, and I quote, "We can never break the trends that Oda has set forth. Zoro and Sanji are the wings of the pirate crew, or the pirate king." Yeah. I know some of you guys are going to meme. One's bigger than the other, whatever. But they are the second strongest set of crewmates outside of Luffy. That has never changed. When Frankie joined the crew, didn't change. Zoro and Sanji were stronger than Frankie. When Brook joined the crew, they were still stronger than Brook and than Brook. Jesus, I'm tripping over myself. When Jinbei joined the crew, memes aside, they are stronger than Jinbei when he joined. If you want to say Whole Cake Island, or you want to say post Wild Country, they are stronger than him. Do not let the bounty, like, memes fool you. They are stronger than Jinbei. This tradition has not broken thus far. And I remembered so many of you had said, if Yamato joined the crew back then, you said that's going to be breaking the tradition. Why? Because they were stronger than them. And you know what? I agree. And look, fate has leaned on your side. She didn't join the crew. So now that we're here in this scenario, I'm sorry. Loki is not joining the crew because not only is he a little stronger than them, he is definitely stronger than them. He is getting gassed by the Dark Lord of the One Piece world himself. They are literally saying, damn, what the fuck happened on Elbaf to defeat their puppet soldier, Harold? Like, come on. No. I like Loki. I do. He's getting better as a character. He can't join the crew, though. He's too much. You would have to make the argument that Zoro and Sanji are going to get some of the nuttiest power-ups in this arc. I mean, sure, but it's going to be crazy. It's like, for what, though? For Killingham and Summers? I said my piece. I can't go into more of this. I got to finish this chapter. But you get my point. No. If we say nothing, who do you think will take the blame for all this? It will be the same as they always have. Say I were to become king. Can you see me actually honoring my father's deals? His ideals. I can only tackle this in my own way. With this ability, I'll settle the regrets of the old man and his soldiers. Wait, Don't be stupid, Loki. The world government is a big organization. It won't be as easy as you think. So, wait, Loki is actually... How is he... Wait, he has a bounty, though, right? Yeah, he has a bounty, so I guess this is how he got his bounty. This is how he got his bounty, right? Yeah? He basically was a fucking pirate. He has his own goddamn crew. Wait a minute. Oh my god. He could have been the next fucking giant pirate crew. I love Hard. Well, I love is a stretch, but Hardin's cool. But fuck Hardin. He could have been the next pirate captain. A giant pirate captain. What the fuck? Shanks and Gabon thinking to themselves, something big happened at the Quest Castle and it was attacked. Your Highness. Time goes on. After that, I set out to sea. Are we back in real time? I think we are. Harjin. By the time you guys had returned to the island, everyone had already dubbed me Loki the Patricide, and I made no effort to correct that narrative, but it wasn't like that. I was crazy enough to brag about killing him either. I just didn't want everything to be stood for him to be stood for and be dismissed because of how everything turned out. With all that in mind, do you really think I should have told the people the truth? So we're back. We're back. We are actually out of the flashback, guys. Loki, Harjin. Yo, I said 5 minutes or less, man. What the fuck? That took forever. And then Gabon doubles down. He's telling the truth, Harjin. And of course, Luffy probably is like, yeah, I believe him. Sure. Get it already? I really don't want to reveal this kind of crap. Elder Ja Rule always had opposed to your own execution. I can understand now why you kept this a secret. Father choosing death in the face of the government's own manipulation. The world government has been... What the fuck? Wait a minute. I'm just now seeing them out of the corner. They didn't go up? Wait a minute. Goldberg, Zoro, Sanji? They didn't go up yet? They listened to the entire goddamn story? Oh my god. I mean, yeah, okay. In real time, it's probably just like a couple minutes, even though it's a long-ass story, including the narration story. But wait a minute. Wait. They just sat there and listened to all that? Damn, that's fucking crazy. Hey, should we go up now? Nah, let's wait to the end. I want to get to the good part. Yo, I want to see how Rocks, was doing all that shit. It's like, what the fuck? These guys heard the entire fucking flashback. They didn't go up yet. I thought they went. The world government has been our enemy all this time. I wonder, what did they do to Father? Indeed, and now they have sent more knights to Elbaf. Some with deep ties to Herald. Even Loki doesn't know all the details about Herald's dealing in the Holy Land. I can fill you in if you want. That won't be necessary for now, Yasan. We need no further reason to protect our country. Gerd, Road, oh my god, I forget his name. Stolfin, Harjin, Goldberg, Zoro, Sanji. They listened to the entire fucking flashback. They didn't even go up. They didn't go up. They were... Wait, what the fuck? Why go to the goddamn elevator then and said, yeah, leave it to us. We got this. You just listened to the entire story anyway. All right, then let's just all go up together after we hear it. What? Like what the fuck? Like, you could have just stayed then where you guys were. You didn't have to get on the goddamn elevator. You didn't go anywhere. That's kind of dumb. That's kind of weird. Anyway, so the shackles are coming off. Loki, it seems we both feel the same way about our father. I'm sorry for everything. For the sake of Elbaf, let's make a stand together. Yo, the brothers, they're coming together. His cuffs are off. Woohoo! That's great, Loki. You can fight now. Of course, Luffy's like, yeah, baby. We have a roar. Something fell to the lower realm from on high. Oh, the Dryad. The Dryad, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So one of Killingham's nightmares are still activated. That's one of those monsters that were rampaging up there. They've got ton of creatures running wild, and that's Chopper just freaking out. Y'all, look at the fucking size comparison. That's Loki. That's Harujin. Those are the trees around them. Those are the mountains. And there's that fucking thing. There's the goddamn nightmare skeleton in the distance. That motherfucker is huge. Like, god damn. Like, I'm pretty sure Loki is taller than the fucking colossal titans. Look at that shit. That's making Godzilla look fucking small in the distance. God damn. Where did that come from? Isn't that a dryad? I've never thought they were real. This will be a good warm-up, Loki says. Go on ahead, I'll just jump on up. What in the world's that? Luffy concurs. So now they go up. Now the elevator starts to kick it into high gear. God damn, what the fuck? What's going on up there? Hurry it up, Harujin. Hey, Loki. So we have a bunch of them. We admit we prejudged you when we could have called you when calling you a Kingslayer. You piece of crap. We're really sorry. So a bunch of them are like, oh, my bad. But this doesn't undo all the other stuff that you've done. You got it, you idiot. Ah, shut up and go already. I don't need to hear crap from you guys. This is for the best anyway. So Luffy and Loki, of course, they're going to have a fucking warm-up. And because now his chains are off, his mythical Zoan regeneration stat boost just kicked in. Hell yeah, hell yeah. So these Band-Aids, though he is slightly nerfed, of course, but he's going to now start getting into high gear. He's going to start revving his engines. And Luffy and him are going to fucking do a warm-up match. I can move. It's so freeing. This is the best. She. And, of course, Luffy's kind of doing the Nika dance as he's running up on him. So, Chopper, Gabon. Is he going to give them tips, too, on how to use their hockey? I will hope so. Hey, Doc, I want you to... I know you want to take care of me here, but I'm worried about my son up there. Yeah, I guess you make a good point. Be careful, Sanji. I got you. Wait, Sanji got off the elevator to take up Scopper? What the fuck? Okay, that's kind of weird. I mean, sure, but whatever. If Chopper knew Skywalk himself, he could take him up there. But no. I've got it. Weren't you two gonna stay behind anyway? What are you still doing here? She. I'm dying to see how you can fight. Aren't we all? And now he's jumping in the air like he's Nika with the hammer. All right, let's see. Let's show him your power then. Ragnir, squeak. Here we go. Dryad, shocked. Here comes the fucking ton of fun over here. Shut the fuck up. Wait a minute. Whoa. Niflheim? No fucking way. Stop. Wait, guys. Are you telling me he can do lightning and he can do ice? Is that the hammer or is that his power? Is that the hammer or is that his power? Either way, dude, no. Okay, nah, this guy's busted. He's fucking busted. Are you serious? He has 2 elemental attacks? He's getting up there with Big Mom and Kaido. Yo, listen, I'm not gonna lie, man. I still obviously believe in the Luffy agenda that he said, hey, if you bust out, I'm gonna take care of you. I believe that. Same thing with Shamrock. But I think it's a lot closer of a fight now. Yep. I think it's a lot closer of a fight. Niflheim. He has the fucking undead realm as attack? Because Jotunheim because Jotunheim is supposed to be the ice giant place. So that's supposed to be the cold place, but he uses Niflheim, which is supposed to be like the hell area. Yeah. What the fuck? So does his attacks correlate? Does his attacks correlate to the fucking worlds? So Asgard, Vanaheim, Niflheim, Salfarheim, Helheim, Jotunheim, Muspelheim, Alfheim, Midgard. Does he have an attack for every one of the 9 realms? So Niflheim, interesting that it's ice, because you can either do Helheim or Jotunheim. So that's kind of interesting. So Muspelheim is supposed to be the fireplace. Yeah, Muspelheim is the fireplace. So is he gonna have a fire attack? Oh shit, man. So then lightning with the hammer is probably Asgard because of Thor. Probably. What the fuck? Okay. Nah, Loki's way too busted. He's way too fucking busted. He's way too fucking busted to join the crew. Again, this thing is, by the way, fucking huge. And he instantly froze him. He froze this gigantic nightmare skeleton. A chilling attack. What? A fucking break next week. And Luffy's like, damn, not bad. Not bad. Wow. Wow. Okay. No, guys. Listen. I know there are staunch believers out there. It ain't gonna happen. Well, let me fix my camera. There you go. If it wants to get fixed. Oh, please. There we go. It's not gonna happen. I do not foresee Loki joining. He's just too powerful. Because this is either just his base ability as a mythical Zoan, which we have seen mythical Zoans can use powers of their devil fruits in their base form. We've seen that multiple times now. It's either that, or it is the fucking hammer. The hammer can produce lightning, but if it can do an attack based on the fucking 9 worlds, if this thing is the mythical squirrel Radagast model, and what's his mythical power? It can travel the 9 realms. Therefore, you have the power of the 9 realms. Lightning, ice, fire, whatever the fuck. Dude, no. No fucking way. Well, it has to be Ragnir, because the title of the chapter was called Ragnir, and he literally says, you want to show him what you can do, Ragnir? Squeak. It's Ragnir. It has to be Ragnir. So this is still the fucking hammer. We haven't even seen the full capabilities of his mythical Zoan fruit. The fruit that has said to have the power to change the world and take down the Red Line. Figuratively, literally, spiritually, fucking, whatever the fuck. Come on. Listen. Again, Luffy can probably still take him. It's a lot closer of a fight now. 100%. I'm now definitely glad I kept him where I was there. If anything, I might have to move him a little bit higher. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't see it. Like Zoro and Sanji are gonna have to get some of the craziest power jumps in fucking Shonen to make this work. Or Oda's gonna have to massively backtrack and say Loki's really not as strong as we think he is, and or Harold is just that much weaker to the new generation, which could work for a lot of agendas. It could. I can't see that. Because that's also discrediting Roger, and I don't like that. I don't like that. But yeah, okay. Let me read some comments. So again, Quinn, thank you for showing up. I don't know if you're still here. Get some rest. You're a trooper, and I appreciate you coming out regardless, just to comment, even if you are asleep now. VOD's here later, so take care and watch that later. God, what a good chapter. Yo, I might fall asleep while I'm watching this pretty late, and I stayed up too long trying to finish Tsukimi. What the hell? Tsukimi. Again, sorry for the stream delay. We did have stuff going on, and as you saw, we had some camera issues and other tech issues that need to be handled. Oh, Tsukihime. Oh, got you. I might want to do Tsukihime one day. I don't know if I will, but I might want to. Yeah. You misspelled top 10. I misspelled top 10? What the fuck? Where's Togashi? Oh, you wait. Oh. Okay, I got what you said now, Lupin. By the way, welcome to the stream. I see what you did there. Not bad. Where is Togashi? Or better, when is Togashi? He's working. All I know is that he's doing his rinse and repeat of like, hey, here's some chapter things I'm working on. Posted to Twitter. People see and they're getting hyped. And then we just wait for a response. That's all. Asgard, Vanaheim, Jotunheim, Midgard, Sulfurheim or Nidavar, Affelheim, Niflheim, Helheim, Muspelheim. I swear to God, there's like fucking like 2 fire areas and like 2 or 3 like ice places. I don't know. Can I get like a... Let me see. Helheim is... Well, it's Helheim. Yeah. Jotunheim. It's supposed to be like where the giants are. Jotunheim is the home of the giants. It's full of dense, dark forest in the mountain ranges and generally pretty inhospitable and bleak. Perfect for the hardy giants of Jotunheim. Right. What is Stalferheim? Stalferheim is the home of the dwarves. Norse mythology dwarves serve as the inspiration behind many modern depictions, including Tolkien's dwarves, who are to live secret underground lives for masterful weapons and craftsmanship. Not much of their homeworld is described by the Volspa, described in a golden hall in Nivdovar. The master craftsmen would naturally build impressive halls for themselves, so it's within reason to assume Nivdovar is a place with many such grand designs. Midgard is Midgard. Muspelheim. Muspelheim is a world of fire and heat, present at the dawn of creation. It is the home of the fire giant, the sons of Muspel, and their king, Surtur, as well as the source, vary, and the reliable of ambiguity of the information has been accounted for, but a world of fire has been mainstay of the cosmology all the way back in Germanic roots. Surtur will play a prominent role at Ragnarok in a fact prophesied to be the events leading to the sons of Muspel in battle. Wielding his huge flaming sword, he is said to be the one who will slay Freya on the battlefield, and his flames setting the light to the world. Right, fire giant stuff. Niflheim, which was used here. Niflheim is a freezing world of swirling mist and ice. The frost giants are the only beings that could live here. Though it is sometimes said Helheim is actually situated under Niflheim, deep underground. The sources aren't truly complete. Niflheim is the first world to be created by after Muspelheim, when the ice and fire met together in the middle of Gunkapaka, whatever the fuck that is, or there the translation. The wheels of creation began. Right. Alfheim, this is the world of the elves. I remember this. Vanaheim is where the Vanargards are said to be resided. Asgard. Yep. Okay. Those are the worlds. So most likely, I'm going to guess, because Oda likes doing this kind of stuff, Loki is probably going to have at least 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 attacks. But he legit could have 1 attack per 9 realms. For the hammer. The hammer, unironically, could have like 9 different modes. You have lightning for Asgard, ice, Niflheim, Helheim, I'm not really sure. Maybe darkness? Maybe. That would be kind of crazy if you could use darkness, because Blackbeard and Emu and Moria. But maybe darkness for Helheim? Sulterheim, where the dwarves are? I don't really know. Maybe like a rock move? Maybe? Jotunheim, again, that's also kind of ambiguous. maybe like a strength move you can do. Like maybe he gets like stronger or the hammer gets bigger or something. I'm not too sure. Muspelheim's gonna be fire. Alfheim, wind maybe, because elves are said to be quick. Vanaheim, not really sure. Again, Asgard's probably lightning, and then Midgard, who the fuck knows. But that's a lot. That's a lot. And that's, again, just the hammer. That is just the fucking hammer. We have still yet to get the goddamn devil fruit of Loki. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, but this devil fruit, it's scaring me right now, because if it is fucking Nidhogg, if it's fucking Nidhogg, you're gonna have this motherfucker have the ability from all 9 realms, and he's gonna be like a mythical serpent dragon thing of poison, maybe. Alright, it's not gonna be this edgy. It won't be this edgy, but like if he's fucking something like this with that hammer, guys, I don't see Zoro or Sanji coming close. No. Hell, go back to the tapes. Excuse me. I said pre this flashback, pre him using Ragnar, but you can also say with Ragnar too. Before all this information came out, I said that I don't think Zoro and Sanji could take him 2v1 and win. Now I'm dead certain. Like, I'll be real. Jinbei could be thrown in here. I don't think they could win. Jinbei, Yamato, Zoro, and Sanji against him. I don't know they could win. Like, that's how high of a ceiling he's getting to. That could be me, but I feel like it's true. Like, Oda is gassing Loki right now. He really is. He really, really is. Okay. So I'm going to give it one more minute. If not, I'm going to head out for the evening. But this was good. We will definitely come back and, of course, do more discussions on, well, more chapter readings, of course. This week, so tomorrow, we won't have anything. As of right now, maybe some last minute stuff might change around. Probably not. But tomorrow, no stream. More likely than not. Sunday, we have Ichi the Witch, Iruma-kun. We will have Gachi Koda. And more likely than not, because I've heard that the chapter is slowly coming out, Chapter 18 of JJK Modula. Next week, we're going to get back into the reaction stuff, so that means we're going to watch JJK, we're going to watch Fate Strange Fake, we're going to watch Kaiju number 8, Season 2, and Call of the Night Season 2. Those are my main priority shows that I need to get to, so unfortunately, To Be Hero X will be on back hold. That's going to be the plan. So, if there's nothing else to say about this chapter, or your predictions for what's going to come next, for not next week, so we'll figure out something to replace One Piece with, but you know, coming forward, now that we are officially out of the flashback, which is kind of crazy. Like, there was a lot in this chapter. Like, just having the insanity of, you know, the legends of Ragnar, that fucking hammer, Shanks and Gabon dealing with the fact of, like, what does it mean to be connected to these celestial dragons, Loki's sadness for his father's death, Emu glazing the situation with Harold, and, of course, byproduct Loki, and the connection to the D's, that's new. Loki saying he's going to take the blame, but also the fact that he does go out to sea, but it's with a fucking crew. Insane, but we don't know how this ties into Shanks. No Lola at all still, which is, wow, okay. Harujin and him are, like, on speaking terms, and they're going to go fuck up stuff. They stayed down here the entire time and didn't go up already, so Loki and Sanji know the story of Loki, which is interesting. Luffy and him are going to go fight this Dradger, and they're going to warm up. So, of course, you got to give these guys time on the boat to do their thing. Gabon's going up with Chopper and Sanji to go save their kid. So, you separated Zoro and Sanji because, of course. But, yeah, very good. Very good setup chapter and kind of reveal. And, of course, getting out of the flashback. We are here, guys. So, no more complaining. Zoro and Sanji, and, of course, Luffy are here. They're going to do stuff. I was fine with the flashback. I could have handled more, but I know people were getting tired. I knew they were getting tired. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you guys for coming out to stream. Once more, I want to apologize for being late. Do apologize. We did have tech issues. We were fixing that, but now we're here. We're here, and it was a great stream. Thank you for coming out tonight. Please make sure you like it. Make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't already done so. Subscribe to the channel. Bell notification for that way you know when we go live. We will be doing more read-throughs, especially with One Piece and other series in the future. We'll be working on other future projects as well, so stay tuned. Till next time, guys, take care, be safe, stay hydrated, which I am on my can, but it's empty. Sad. Good chapter. Very good chapter. Very, very good chapter. Till then, take care. Be safe.